What should be an exciting contest is...
Not a surprise, that decision. I really believe there will be plenty for the bowlers on this pitch if they can keep their lines and lengths. If they don't, the batters will more than likely punish them.
Right, so we're ready to get on. Underway, always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match.
A few moves made in the field.
Players look ready, the umpires are in position for the first ball, the bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest. What a beauty! It's the in-swinging Yorker, the bat can't stop it, and the stumps are gone.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Gurbaz is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Yep. Here.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Immediately underway with some runs. It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Nice shot.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yeah.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yes. No. How's it?
Loud shout. Going with pace now. Franklin coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. The right armour is coming into the attack from the press box end. padding up to that. Huge appeal.
How is he?
There's a challenge. Not sure what good it'll do. Looks unlikely it'll be overturned.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Pitching in line, just a case now on if it's hitting the stumps. Clearly impact in line, not much to argue there. Gurbaz has to go, ends up being a waste of a review. Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. Beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Times it nicely.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Ross, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yes.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yeah.
They'll get at least 1. Couldn't get it through the field.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep. No.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
9 runs added there. Big Ant Black are 2 for 25. Ross from the university end.
Yes.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yep.
Timed that brilliantly.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Stunning shot. Fired straight back at the bowler and running away for 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
Ross shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. thrusts the pad at it. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Immaculate timing there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Blocks that ball out of the way with the pad.
Yes.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Right out of the middle.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
That was the slower ball, and it didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again. Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Yeah.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
For 72.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Franklin, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the university end.
Yes.
Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
Seems slightly odd not just to take the single that was on offer there.
Yeah.
Chance! Huge nick, but no one to catch it.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Out! Simple catch, and the keeper makes no mistake.
They've played the most brilliant innings here, which could well have turned this match around. It certainly entertained this crowd, who's loved every minute of it.
Batsman at number 5.
Nicely played.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Absolutely nailed it.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yep.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you've still got to hit them. Majestic batting. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Wait, yes.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Pope shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
Make him work.
Confused on what that delivery was meant to be. Terrible bowling.
Yeah.
Confident appeal. Could it be? That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That was a slower ball and it didn't fool anyone. Got it perfectly off the bat and timed beautifully.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Yes.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
Well, that was an entertaining show of power batting. Really putting the bowlers to the sword for a while there, but it's all come to an end.
Forbes won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Right off the middle of the bat.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Pope didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Drives and misses everything.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Misses everything.
Just threw the shot too early.
Shaed.
High, high, high in the air. This should be an easy chance. Taken. A really good one too.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yes.
Doesn't beat the infield.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
That's the over. Big Ant Black are 6 for 123. It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Forbes is really starting to get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt this momentum.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
A little late on that, no run scored. Flintoff with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yes. No, no.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Gone, played all around it.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Khan comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. 4 runs, square of the wicket. Excellent shot.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing, lovely front foot shot that has raced to the boundary. Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
It's off the body rather than the bat, but gets through for 1.
Khan ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Make him work. The slower ball just missed the bat and the stumps. Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though. Make him work. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Gone for not many.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Jordan, the right armour, is coming into the attack. From the press box end.
Some adjustments to the field. The captain making some adjustments to the field here. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Wait on. Yep.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Ross, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
No.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Beaten on the drive.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
No.
Ralph gets off the mark.
Yeah, yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Quick onto that in the infield.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Franklin from the university end.
Keep it up there.
Oh yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
Well bowled, fella.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Catch it. Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Baller's end.
A couple on offer here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Right in the slot. Right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Yep.
Great shot.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Padding up to that. Huge appeal. The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Going down leg, and that's not out. Well, the margin in this game can be so fine. How close is that? Could be the wicket.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Yes, yes.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
It can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Good bowl, fella.
Ross with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
White has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Good bit of timing there.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Bold, disturbs the furniture. White got nothing on that as it goes over the rope.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Hasnain, whose first task is getting themselves settled. A beauty. Brilliant catch. We thought it might be a good pitch to bat on at the start of the day, and we were right. Down. A couple of big partnerships will be required to get these runs.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Yep. No, no!
Finds the fielder with that shot.
They've got their timing all wrong. Nothing to worry about for the first ball of the innings.
Catch!
Good-looking shot, back into position easily, and timed it beautifully.
That was clever. Just had to wait on it to make sure of it.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full, and put away.
Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with that dive.
Nice bowling! Yes, nice bowling!
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
They'll get at least one. Fantastic catch.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Brown will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Keepers!
Immediately underway with some runs.
End of the over, 7 runs coming from it. The Blues are 1 for 7. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Pope, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the press box end. Really good shot there.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond.
Catch it!
Nice shot.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Misses everything.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
times it nicely.
They're the sort of shots that you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrist to keep control and find the boundary.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Yes, nice bowling.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. White from the university end. Gone, played all around it.
Nice bowling.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yep. No.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yes.
Misses!
No.
They fail to make their ground, but can't hit the stumps.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Allen, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Wait.
Power and precision in that shot.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Ralph coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Oh dear, played on. A hint of misfortune, and that is out.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yup.
Perfectly timed.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Pads that away.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
5 runs added in that over. The Blues are 3 for 41.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yeah.
Straight to the fielder. Drives and misses
yes,
everything.
Nice bowling.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yup.
Massive edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield. 8 runs added there. The Blues are 3 for 49.
Waiting. Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
There was no need to run for that. Gets onto the back foot and powers that away for 4 runs.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep. No.
The risk isn't worth it for just a single. In the end, a good decision by the batters.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep. Yep.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep. No.
Right in the slot, probably hit it too hard. Crunched it straight to the fielder.
Yep.
End of the over. Time for a little bit more freedom in the field. 5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle. Beaten on the drive.
Oh, well bowled.
Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yup.
Nicked it, but that's going all the way.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yup. Bowlers. Keepers.
Misses everything.
Oh, well bowled.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Oh, yes, nice bowling.
Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one, that was just too good.
6 runs added in that over. The Blues are 3 for 62. Khan, the left armer, is coming on to bowl from the press box end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Lovely shot back past the bowler. Runs to be had here.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yup.
Edge. Amazing delivery. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Good bit of timing there.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep.
Perfect technique and placement.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Going with spin now. Nice shot.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score. Makram just needs to continue finding good spots now. Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Yeah.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
And that's the half century for this batsman.
Hard to stop them in this sort of form. It's a half century and they've blazed them to all corners so far.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle and raced to the boundary. A few moves made in the field.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Over. The Blues are 3 for 97.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep. Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. There's trouble here. Could that be out? Looks so.
That was a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep.
9 runs added there. The Blues are 4 for 106.
Yep.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yep.
Great shot. Great timing.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep.
Trouble. Oh, gone.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yep.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yep.
End of the over. The Blues are 5 for 115.
For 115.
Oh, yes, nice bowling.
Yep.
Decisive running might have gotten them too. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Nicked it! Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Gets off 0 with that shot. That'd have been a little nervy. That'll settle the nerves.
Yep. No.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put. They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Yeah.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
119.
Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries.
Yep.
Absolutely nailed it.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
A couple on offer here.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yeah.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Yep. No.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. Khan from the press box end.
Yeah.
Super piece of timing.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yeah, yeah.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
No.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yeah.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4. Driven away nicely.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep. No.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep. No, no.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Blues are 6 for 136. Going with pace now.
Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yeah.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yeah.
Keeper's end!
Good return back from the deep. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yeah, yeah. No.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep.
Misses. That's so
No.
close to a run out. Really should have been hit from there.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot. A bit of a change up in the field now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary. End of the over, 6 runs coming from it. The Blues are 6 for 142. Hasnain, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with that dive.
Drives and misses everything.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yeah.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
No.
Massive chance.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yeah.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Waiting. Yep.
Managed to find the gap beautifully. Not going to waste that opportunity as they head towards the 90s.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Pads that away.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though.
7 runs added in that over. The Blues are 6 for 149. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the university end.
Yes, nice bowling.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much though.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. No!
Franklin shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Super shot, that.
No!
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, yeah.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. The Blues are 6 for 156.
Yep.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
Decisive running might have just got them 2. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Immaculate
Yep.
timing there.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Some adjustments to the field.
Doesn't
Yeah.
bother with the bat, just pad.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads though, not the bats.
That's it.
That's really
Yep.
high. Don't think anyone is close.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Yeah.
Straight to the fielder. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway. Ralph with the ball in hand again.
Is coming into the attack.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Padding up to that.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
got all of it, and for 6.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Yeah.
Nice solid defensive shot.
No.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Right off the middle of the bat.
And that marks the end of the match. The Blues complete a decisive victory in this match. Thank you very much for joining us here for this match. Please take care and drive safely on your way home.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the game and join us again real soon